Winter is not a bleak time of year here in Las Vegas. There's actually a lot of great landscape plants that look good all season long. You've got evergreen trees and shrubs, cactus and succulents with unique shapes and unique colors and textures. And there's also some plants that bloom strong through December, January, and February. These plants like rosemary and bush germander will also keep hummingbirds in your yard through the season. Now, because of the cooler weather, you're only allowed to water 1 day a week, and you should go to snwa.com in order to find out which day is your day to do watering. Winter's a great time to be getting your landscape projects done around your yard, and winter is the time when trees and shrubs are dormant and you need to be doing your heavy pruning or structural pruning. If you think about it, our very first frost generally happens mid-December, and towards mid-February is when all the buds are breaking and leaves are coming out. Sometime between mid-December and mid-February, where things are dormant, you should be doing your heavy pruning. January is the best month to be pruning rose bushes. Now, just because you can be doing structural pruning and heavy pruning in the wintertime doesn't mean you necessarily should be doing pruning. One of the most important things to keep in mind before you grab your pruners is, does that tree or shrub really need to be pruned? An appropriate pruning job for a tree or a shrub will last it its entire lifetime. You may only need to prune it once or twice. Drop your pruners if you're not sure exactly why you're pruning something, and let the trees and shrubs maintain a natural appearance. It's better for their health, and it also looks a lot better. In the wintertime, you can get some really cold nights. So if it's really cold at night, going to go below freezing, this is the time of year when you want to protect any pipes that may be exposed. You can wrap them. You can also protect your backflow preventer from any frost damage. It's also a good idea to unplug your garden hoses and drain all the water from them. Now, your plants also might need some winter protection, so it's a good idea to take any cold-sensitive plant material and make sure it's protected. If it's in a container, that's a great thing. You can move that container in your house or in your garage, or you can also move a container right up the side of a building. Even outside, that warmth from the wall can actually protect that plant from freezing during the wintertime. Now, if your plants are planted in the ground, one of the things you can do is wrap them with frost cloth. Here's a great example of a plant that's been wrapped with frost cloth. Notice that the frost cloth covers the entire plant and it's sealed at the base. What this setup allows is that as the air is getting colder, the warmth is radiating from the earth and it's getting trapped within this frost cloth. The temperature inside the frost cloth can literally be 10 degrees warmer than the temperature outside the frost cloth. Another thing to keep in mind for keeping plants like columnar cactus alive through the wintertime is that just the tip might need to be protected. So what we do is you can take your frost cloth and make a little hat for the tip of the plant, clip it together with a paper clip or a binder clip. And if you don't have frost cloth to protect your plants, you can use a styrofoam cup on these columnar ones. Just pop it on top and make sure it's nestled down amongst the spines. That'll make sure it doesn't blow off in the worst of the winter weather. And don't forget, Sunday's not an optional water day. In fact, in the winter, we recommend that you water during the midday. It helps prevent icy sidewalks and icy streets.